Watch out for debris. Try and get back. Watch out for debris. Watch out for debris. Watch. Try and get back. get back.
Hello, guys. I'm I'm not sure if you can hear this or not, but all right. So we're here for the concept series. You saw the first two races, and now it's gonna be time for the third race. Hello, guys. I just finished the what Liverpool versus Manchester United just finished. Salah scored. So yeah, hope. All right. So the whole football match is done. So it's time for the concept series round three.
Yeah,
Uh, Yuri, how are we gonna get to see the screen share? Oh yeah, oh, and that's the problem. For Salah. Uh, yeah, Liverpool beat United, and
expected.
let's see which drivers are gonna beat which drivers. All right, trying to find a way to get the screenshots to be seen.
It doesn't work. We're gonna have to.
I know,
Yeah, he's gonna have to call us.
most likely. Right. Uh, Yuri and I aren't even friends apparently on Discord right now, so let's fix that real quick. And Rahul as well. Right. So, or you can add him, I guess. But yeah, gonna get the group free race for the concept series. So here we are, and I'm gonna try. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. So here we go. I think you can still hear us, guys. So yeah,
Yeah.
I get the race started very shortly, and the screen share is working just fine. Right. So I got Carlos Costa on pole position, followed by Tiravina Tiranon, then Kyle Burns and Kunatilla, and I will let you read the rest of the grid.
We have Francesco Guthrie in P5, Samuel Pereira in 6th, Paulino Tomaselli in 7th, Robert Ionescu in 8th, Bruno De Barros in 9th, George Garanti in
Jorge
10th,
Garante in 10th, and then Chris Chatfield in 11th, followed by Rick Yan and Adam Wolf. Then we got
uh, Nguyen Hoi Min in 14th, Vijay McKenzie in 15th, Felix Curbs in 16th,
Roberto Gamba, followed by Laura Chang and George Roque. And finally, the last three drivers on the grid are.
Daniel Macamo, Marcus Stillo, and Isaac Fashor.
That's right. So it's going to be completely dry, unlike the last group.
Hopefully,
So we're
less
gonna get this
chaos.
started. Yeah. So we're gonna get this action going. Also, yes, Jamie, come on, Liverpool. I think we just won the
Yeah,
Premier League.
yeah. Liverpool
With that,
confirmed champions, definitely. I
Mm,
think
for me, it was confirmed when we beat Manchester City.
no, it was confirmed when Wolves beat Man City twice.
I
Yeah, it was confirmed ever since Adam
thought you were an
Traore ran
Arsenal
them.
fan.
I am an Arsenal fan, but
You don't like City.
I don't mind City, but the injuries they had,
Anyway, we
they've
got
been
three
unlucky.
lights. Now it's 4 lights and 5 lights. And the third group race.
is underway.
Yes, and my screen is frozen, but I think your screen isn't so frozen. So yeah,
My screen
here
is
they go
lagging.
on the run to turn 1. Yeah, okay, I see. I get a lot of lag. Costa leads. Then we got the lag is a little not so bad now. Is that
Yeah.
it's Kyle Burns
I
going for
still
the
have no
lead,
lag.
and he takes the lead.
Burns takes lead.
Costa is down to second place. Then is now Tyrrell followed by Attila, and Joffrey is trying to go on the outside of Attila, just like Fernando Alonso in 2013.
Yeah.
The start.
Oh, it's three
Here goes
wide.
Pereira.
Almost.
Yes, exactly. Yes, 3 wide. Joffrey is still there in the racing engineering car. And behind Pereira, there's Tomaselli and me. And still out in 18th, he gained some places, but Kyle Burns is the biggest gainer, I think, so far, because he's into the lead of the race. Now Kunatilla, he won in Bahrain, so he's gonna try to go after Noteranen.
And Burns was third in the race, and within all the 3 groups, whoever was third gets the better start and goes first within the first lap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think.
that's what happened.
Now
with
Attila
me
is
and
going to
Dennis.
try something. No, he's not trying, and Joffrey is still ahead of Pereira. Dumps of me is in 8th place. And the other Romanian driver, which is Attila in the Campos, is trying to get back onto the podium. He's trying to pass last season's real life GP2, not real life, but real OC GP2 champion. And now this is something completely different. It's the Concept Series. Kyle Burns has a little bit of a lead, 5 tenths. And he's going to be able to extend it. Confirmation that Burns has the fastest lap early on.
Joffrey on now Tyrrell.
That's Attila.
Attila.
Yeah, Joffrey was the one behind. You can see on the left panel. And here goes
My
Kunatilla.
bad.
He's going for the inside into turn 1 and easy move. And Pereira passes Joffrey. That's Riccian in the rampacks. Tell move, yes.
Yeah.
Still out into the pit and Gamba.
Yeah.
And Makamo and Fashori are pitting as well.
There must be
So
collisions.
something must have happened to these guys.
Yeah,
We need to check.
there must have been a collision.
Sure. Yeah,
Probably turn 1.
some of them are. Some are missing bits of the front wing, others are missing almost the entire thing. Well, they're not missing it anymore because they just got pitted for some new ones. So yeah, for sure, is having a very exceptionally slow pit stop. What's going on for that for sure?
He has to wait.
Indeed, but I never expected he'd wait this much.
Yeah.
And here goes Stillau. Now it's finally time to find out what exactly happened. Where was the collision? Oh, on the run out of La Caixa. So Stillau, he was behind Mackenzie, I think.
Oh, there
that
must be
was.
collision in this corner.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh!
Rogue
goes into the back of it!
Gamba also had a strong
Gamba
collision.
must have hit Rogue. There must have been like bumper cars or something.
Yeah, like a domino effect. No, he didn't hit Rogue.
Oh, he didn't hit Rogue.
It's his
Rogue
own
hit
incident.
someone.
And Makamo, I think, hit the debris.
No, he must have hit someone. Yeah, he hit
No,
for sure.
Makamo is the one who triggered this.
Watch out for
I think.
No, he was at the
But
back.
this corner is
He
very
ended
messy.
the triggering.
Yeah. Like this season, we got so many in the OC. We got so many drivers being forced off at that corner
Yeah.
and so much contact. It's pretty much a hotspot for trouble, no matter where you are.
And here is Piera.
Pereira is going to try to move on Noteranon. Noteranon's pace is not so good at the moment. So Pereira is going to try to take
He's gonna
advantage into
do
La
a switch
Caixa.
back on the inside. and he gets
Yes, hard on the
moved
brakes. He sent the dummy and it worked.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna be
Up
under
to
more
P4.
pressure.
Now turn in P5.
And now Joffrey is
As-
being caught by me and by Riccian.
Yeah. Now Turner has Tomaselli behind.
And looks like some people are definitely not having the best pace at the moment. Joffrey dropped a lot of places and
As
Kyle
Burns
Burns
then
lost another
took off,
fast
yeah.
lap. Yes, you're right.
And here goes Paulino Tomaselli on Tyrion. Now Tyrion for P5.
Coming. Car numbers, car with the helmet, with number 6
Then,
is no longer in 6th place. He's going for 5th and he takes
and there's
it.
a move right there. And that is.
It's me
Ooh,
right past
Rob-
Joffrey, and Joffrey
Yeah,
goes
that's
very
good.
wide.
Go ahead.
And yes, I overtook Joffrey, and now Riccian is going to try to pass Joffrey.
As Chatford's getting on Yan, will he try and make a move on Rick Yan? He's gonna
He's
go
going
for
to
it.
send it,
Yeah, he
but
won't
Jan
make
closes
it.
the door and Chatfield backs out. Now Attila is into third. He overtook Pereira. But Pereira is going to try to fight him back.
No, Pereira was
Oh no, he overtook
already
Jufri.
ahead.
And now here
As
goes
Pereira's
Pereira.
gonna
That
go for
corner.
it, and
He
he's
got
ahead.
him, yes. Yes, Attila loses the position. So the Bahrain race winner is not on the podium anymore. So we have to deal with that somehow.
Is actually flying, so he could be a shot for the win. Could be.
Yes, it's possible.
If he is quicker than Burns.
Right. Carl Burns, I'm not sure about his pace, but he's not pulling away from Costa as much as I expected. Now Attila is under attack again. Tomaselli is flying out there.
This could be close to contact.
Attila closed the door, but Tomaselli didn't send it all the way, so they avoided the collision.
Close. As Jan makes a move and he's ahead of Jufri.
Yes, you're right. And now Teron is also behind these guys. So Attila starting a little bit of a train, which might draw in even more people. You can see the dams behind.
Few laps in will be the all aboard the Attila train.
Unless he gets past. There's another fastest lap for Carl Burns. So you were saying that Pereira might have the best pace, but not right now, because look at Carl Burns. He's definitely showing.
He is absolutely flying. As Tomaselli is
now.
going to make a move on Attila.
Can Attila put any sort of defense?
No.
And the answer is no. Tomaselli is up into P4. Attila is dropping ground, and Pereira, he has a big gap to catch. He has a big gap to reduce. He wants to catch Costa, but he has plenty of time. We're on lap 4 out of 20. Blaze it. So yeah. We're gonna have to keep an eye on. Oh yes, Bruno de Barros has been overtaken by Adam Wolf. The points only go to P10 now in this series, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm... Okay, good.
It is.
So for my own sake, it's good that I'm in the points once again.
Yeah.
Right. Now Carl Burns is still leading. Now Tiernan will be next to attack Attila, unless I can attack
Attila. On
Yeah.
Tiernan.
I don't know why I always refer to myself in first person, not third person, but you know. So now Tiernan is defending. Am I going to send it? No, I'm not.
No.
Pereira, I think he reduced the gap to Costa. And Costa seems close to
5
Carl
seconds.
Burns. Oh yes, I thought it was. I thought it was 4 seconds, but my math completely faded away.
Costa could actually reduce the gap to Burns, maybe.
It's less than 1.2 seconds, that's for sure. Yes, Costa grabs the new fastest lap.
Yeah, he reduces it by a bit.
Ah. And Pereira is not. And now here goes me. Yes, trying to pass. Yep, both of us raced in the OC in 2016. I'm not racing anymore, but yeah, both of us compete in that season, and I get the position into turn 1. Simple move, and now Ricky Yan might have an opportunity as well.
As Adam Wolf goes up to 10th, he's up in the points.
Yes, he passes Chatfield, and Caranti goes very wide. The Argentinian Jorge Caranti is struggling a little bit at the moment. Laura Chang. Yeah, she could have an opportunity, maybe.
As Rick Yan's got an alternate for P7.
Yes, indeed.
And
the other Chinese driver is trying to move.
She doesn't make it stick.
Karate goes a little deep, but not so deep. And Rick Yan, I think he has a lot of pace at the moment.
Can now turn and try and fat back.
Trying to La Caixa. If you can stay close enough. Up the hill to the Kamsa corner, which is next. And he'll definitely have some slipstream to try to go for a move into La Caixa.
Or as what Miklas Guy would say, split stream.
I think he always says spit stream.
Yeah, he always says that.
Yeah, I know. And I don't think he had the room for a move, but Costa is gaining on Carl Burns.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Oh, very close to contact, but thankfully they don't collide. The former OC teammates.
From Mercedes.
For many teams, not just for Mercedes.
Yeah.
They were together at Lotus and at Mercedes and at BMW Sauber and at everything. There's also 2 other guys battling. The Arden of Laura Chang and the Art of Jorge Caranti. Broke is going to try a move. Can he make it this time past Mackenzie? In the battle for P16.
And there's another
as
move up
Chung is
front
lining
as
up.
well.
So two are gonna get two overtakes at the same time. No, we're not gonna get one overtake. Mackenzie defends very good.
But Min's gone closer.
And Pereira is still 5 seconds behind Costa. So
He
I think
hasn't gained
Pereira is
time.
closing in on Burns, at least.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jan is in 7th behind me and ahead of Nautiranen. So Nautiranen didn't get to fight him back. After all, looks like George is pretty excited about his race so far. Even though he didn't start so good, he's gaining.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to overtake Attila.
One Romanian.
Trying to pass my
I'm trying to go
compatriot.
for another Romanian.
But there isn't the room, so Rick Jan is much closer now. So I might be under attack. Costa still 1 second exactly behind Burns.
And Jan is
could
right
this help
behind
Pereira
Rob
get
as well.
Yes, and now Attila is definitely struggling. He's losing one place after the other, but can he defend? Or will he be under pressure? The Attila train is on.
Who could be the first to attack? Will it be Jan
Yeah,
or will it be Rob?
Freeway fight for a position, and Attila is the only one in this train who doesn't have the slipstream. But I'm not close enough to attack
Jan
Attila,
is
so Rick Jan might
gaining.
attack me. Yes, Rick Jan is going for it.
He's
I'm
going
closing
from
the
inside,
door.
Rob's covering the door.
And Jan has
and he
to.
shuts it.
Yeah, I close the door and Jan doesn't get the opportunity. So Attila gets another breath of fresh air, but with this pace, he'll need to do a lot of defending if he wants to hold on to P5. Well, Burns increased the gap a little bit, and Pereira is also reducing the gap to Costa. Now here
And there
goes George
Rob
Rock on Mackenzie again.
move on Mackenzie.
He still can't make it, which is a little bit of a shame.
Here comes Rick Jan on Robert Ionescu.
Yeah.
He does the
Is
switch
Jan going
back,
to
Rob
stand down the
covers,
inside?
they
And I
touch.
close the door and I get pushed wide, I think, a little bit. But Jan is still
Yeah.
trying. And no, Jan
Rob
has to
stays
slow down
ahead.
now. Yeah, a little bit of interesting tactics from myself and from Jan. So yeah, both of us racing hard for the position. But Attila, this is very good news if you're Kun Attila.
Yeah.
Because it means you got a breath of fresh air. Apologies for that. So yeah. Laura Chung is now behind Bruno de Barros. She passed Garanti earlier. Now she's going to try to make another pass. And de Barros is bogging down on the straight. Adam Wolf is also making a pass on Joffrey. Joffrey is not having a good race, unfortunately for him, the Italian. But here goes. And Adam Wolf is past Joffrey. Krebs is defending from Chatfield. And Chung, everything okay, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, good.
I just had to mute for a few seconds.
Alright. So yeah, the battle between Burns and Costa keeps going. Burns seems to extend
Gap's
a
still
little bit.
1.2.
Yeah.
It's getting interesting.
Yeah, so Carl Burns definitely knows how to manage this gap somewhat. Meanwhile, the battle for P5 and P6 is gonna be very heating up, I guess. I'm not close enough to Attila, but Rick Jan is definitely very close, so is he going
He's
to try once
very
again?
close. Will he be able to make it?
I think he's going to send it
Yeah,
again.
he's gonna send it. Rob tries to cover the door.
And,
cover it.
ooh, and very
he
close to
stays
contact,
ahead.
but Rick Jan has to back out. So if I was me, which I am, but if I was my AI, I would try to gain as much on Attila as possible, because Jan is definitely faster.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now let's see the gap between the leaders. It's down a very tiny bit, but still Burns keeping the gap consistent. And Pereira can't seem to close on these guys. Not enough anyway.
So he could be out of it. Pereira will be out of it. It's gonna be the battle between these two.
That's most likely. I also need to keep an eye out on the train for P5. And I'm sure we will. And there's also Laura
Mm.
Chung right behind Chris Chatfield. You can see on the
Yeah,
timer difference.
yeah.
Mackenzie
Like,
defending very much from Rogue, going
this
to
could
the
be
edge of the
very
track almost.
interesting.
And
As
Rogue get past.
stays
No.
behind.
This must be frustrating for George Rogue. He just
Yeah.
cannot find a way to overtake.
Could not. But
Can he get the run?
Will he go for on the inside?
The long turn free.
Does
Could
Mackenzie
be.
cover? No, he doesn't. But Mackenzie stays ahead.
Rogue just doesn't seem to have the confidence on the brakes at this moment. You need to have a great amount of confidence on those brakes because
Yeah.
otherwise
I
it might
think
not
we
be
saw
so good.
Chung must have overtaken Chatfield as well.
Yes, I think so. And now here I am trying to pass Attila. So my AI is listening to what I said. Attila is defending the inside. It looks like
this
I'm going
could be
to send
close, but
but I'm not
Attila
able to
stays
pass.
ahead. Yep, not able to pass.
It's still a freeway fight, and I'm stuck in the middle of this. So my
That's-
AI has to defend from Jan and also attack Attila at the same time, which can be stressful.
Yeah,
But,
very
but
stressful.
Attila, I think his pace dropped somewhat. He can't. He had a little bit of advantage over over the two cars behind, but now the Campos man is definitely feeling the pressure. It's
And
both
there
me
goes
and
Rob
Jan trying to take
on
advantage.
Attila.
Yes, on the straight. Is this going to be a simple move?
Could be, and there's
Side by
another
side.
move
Attila is moving a
behind
lot, but
as
I
Rob
overtake
goes
Attila.
ahead up to P5.
Yes. And now
Another
Jan is
move
the next
moves up to
to catch
P8.
Attila. Yes, Wolf moves up to 8th place. Very good job for him. Now is Jan going to try? I'm sure he doesn't want to be stuck behind
Gufri
Attila
must
for
have gone
long.
down to P11.
Into turn 4, Jan is trying and Jan passes. He passes Attila. Can
Yeah,
Attila
Gufri's
fight
gone
back?
to P11.
Oh, wow. Is it? So yeah, Jan has passed Attila, but can Attila try something to attack again? That'll be interesting. Burns has extended the lead somewhat, but
And
Costa
now
is
it's gone
trying
down
to
by
reduce it.
10th. Gone
Yeah,
down by 10th.
no,
So
exactly.
it's going to be interesting, but
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Jan
As
confirmed.
Young goes is ahead of Attila, confirmed.
Yes.
Try not to oh yeah, Joe said try not interrupting each other.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
It happens, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, when I try to speak, you interrupt and speak.
Sorry. Habit, I guess. I know it's
Yeah.
not good, but yeah. Oof. So, Caranti is behind the barros.
Will he be able to make a move?
I don't think so.
I think Bruno could be closer to, I think, is it Chatfield? Yeah, it is
I'm most
Chatfield.
likely Chatfield.
And
Looks
Rogue,
like we might still have a battle for P5.
Rogue
Well, we
on
still got
Mackenzie
battle. Yes.
for
Sorry for the
P16.
interruption. Has he got him now?
Can Rogue make a
Into
stick?
turn 1. Finally!
Finally, he does it.
Yeah, I got him.
It
Yes,
takes
he
him
did,
around
indeed.
10 laps to do that.
Well, let's see if he's gonna take so long to pass Caranti or not. And Pereira, we're looking at Pereira. Did something happen?
He's lost.
Oh,
He's
I don't
5.2 seconds behind Costa.
Oh, it's
So,
the same as before.
yeah, so pretty much nothing has happened as he's losing time.
And I think Costa also lost some time to Burns.
He is pulling away from Paulino Tomaselli at least. So
It's very good for him.
that's a comfortable P3 for him, I think.
It looks. And it looks like Attila is not able to keep up. He's gonna come under pressure from Adam Wolf. Krebs is into the points. He's behind Attila and
Will he be able to make a move within the next lap? As the
Right.
end on Robert Ionescu.
he's close behind. Is he close enough? I don't think right now.
But this could be a bit interesting for P9 between now
Yeah.
Turner and a Curse.
Krebs is gonna have the run. Yes, the turn is moving a lot.
But he doesn't move more. And Philip Curbs moves up to 9th place. And there's
I got
another
them.
overtake.
And Laura Chung, she passes Joffrey, so she's up into 11th.
Gap
Let's
is
extend the lead
1.6.
even more.
Yeah. It was 1.8, I think, but it's 1.6. But
Yeah, so
and there's
Costa
another
might try
move.
to mount a fight back.
The barrel's under pressure from
Not quite.
Karate. Oh, there's the barrels train.
But yeah.
All aboard
Yes,
the
exactly.
barrels train. Choo choo.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, that's not how. But you know, yeah, the Barros has to some defending, and Rogue is also quite feisty in this battle.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to get Karanti. Era in a race of his own, really.
Yeah.
Nothing much I can say about him. He's not really battling anyone at the moment.
Adam
But we
Wolf
got a battle here.
behind Attila.
Uh,
Could be.
Attila is not having a good day.
Yeah, could be close. If he'll be able to overtake.
He'll definitely have a go.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
definitely.
This has flown pretty fast, I must say. Well, it is dry, so
And a nose dot
unlike
track.
the wet races, which take longer. Karante is going to try something on the Barros. It's the Brazilian against the Argentinian.
Two
Classic
South
South American rivalry.
Yeah. Like in the Copa America.
Yeah, from the rival nations.
Yeah.
And Karante is going for it into turn 1.
And he makes
Easy
a
as you
stick.
like. Yes, exactly. And I got overtaken by
Yeah.
Rakian. I'm down
He
to
ends up
P6.
to P5.
Yeah, he passed me.
Yeah, he passed you into turn 1.
He didn't say I went down a place, but I saw.
Yeah.
So it's a shame for me, but Ken is doing a very good job at the moment.
Yeah, I think he could be a threat to Tomaselli if he could catch up.
There is a chance, but I'm not sure he has time.
Yeah.
If he does, it will be great for him.
He may run out of laps, but he needs to gain probably a second a lap.
I think it could be tight.
Yeah,
If you ask
it'll
me.
be tight.
Now the Barros has George Rock behind him.
And Jay McKenzie as well.
Yeah, these two guys are still battling each other.
The two former
You just can't
teammates
separate
from
them.
2013, from
Yeah.
from 2013 and all those years.
From many seasons.
Yeah. Has Fashiro's gone ahead of Gamba? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Kyle Burns still has a 1.6 second lead, so he's managing it. It's been a close fight, but he's managed it well so far.
He's just
Tire
controlling
wear
the
will-
pace.
Yeah, exactly. Tire wear will start to be a factor
Yeah.
very shortly. So whoever can manage their tires and keep them alive longer
Yeah.
will have the better chance.
And Attila
Now
is
Attila-
under pressure from Felix Curbs.
Krebs is trying to overtake.
And there's
Krebs is
another
overtaking.
Another move as well.
Yeah,
Now
two overtakes at
under
the same
pressure.
time. Is that
Yeah.
Laura Chunk passing?
Yes, it is.
Yes, she passes. She's up into the points.
As now Turner is out of the points.
Yes, exactly. You saw what I was thinking. You said it.
Yuri said the commentator's going to another racing universe. Haha.
Yeah. And they're still looking at that was
It's-
Costa we were looking at.
Yeah.
Attila might be under attack from her trunk very shortly. As Burns increased the lead even more.
It could be pretty close between Roke and McKenzie. Because these
Much
guys have
closer
been
than
fighting.
this do you want it to be?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see they were 1/10 behind apart last time the dev panel checked.
Yeah.
Atenon, he's not having the best of races at the moment, but if he can catch Attila, he can salvage a point. But between him and Attila is Laura Chang, who is much faster than both of them. So I think she'll try
And-
to give it
And
her
Chung
best
is
to pass
falling
Attila.
back. I mean, now Turner is falling back from Chung. So.
But I'm not sure if from Attila as well. Attila's pace.
could be.
Attila was very fast in Bahrain, but here he just doesn't seem to have the same same speed he had there. Very different circuit.
And this is equal cars, so anything can happen in GP2.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you have to suffer the next race.
To another racing
Or-
universe all along.
Or the opposite.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And we're still looking at the front two. The gap always keeps alternating between these guys, but it's never been above 2 seconds between
It's-
Burns and Costa. So
It's now gone down to 1.5.
Yeah.
But
Costa wants to launch a final attack. He needs to start thinking about it real hard because he's gonna run out of laps if he doesn't go on the offensive.
yeah,
Adam Wolf is closing the gap a little bit onto me,
Gap.
and Jan is pulling away from me.
gap is 3.8 seconds right now.
It was 4 seconds exactly last time I checked.
Gap is 3.7 seconds. So he's gaining
Yeah.
time.
Will Wolf have enough time to catch me?
Maybe not, but we'll see.
We just got 5 laps to go. Speaking of time, and
Rogue's trying to
and
go
Rogue is
for
doing
it.
something on the battle,
Oh, they
and there's
touch.
contact. The bars goes
a bit
very wide, and Rogue
Does Rogue
passes. Can
get
Mackenzie
red?
pass? No. That's one interesting way to pass someone, but
Just
there was
to
no
hit him.
damage. Yeah, exactly.
Lucky.
Shoved them out
Yeah.
of the way,
Nicholas Gall
Like this.
style.
like American football.
No, it's Nicholas Gall style. Like,
Yeah,
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 remember-
because
yeah, times 4.
I think we're breaking the fourth wall a little too much by
Yeah.
jumping to another unit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mackenzie's going to try something.
Karanti,
Now Karanti is racing against Chatfield for P13.
and he moves
And
up to
Karanti gets the
P13.
move. Yes, exactly.
As
now
Mackenzie
Mackenzie-
moves up to 16th.
Yeah, the Barros not having a good time today.
Yeah.
You can see that clearly. Now Pereira, still in a race of his own. He's looking very lonely, but I don't think he'll mind because he's gonna be on the podium if nothing
Yeah.
goes wrong. He's actually gaining on Costa. He's starting to
Ooh.
gain some time.
But it won't be enough.
Yes, you're right. Are both of these guys Brazilian? I think they both are.
Yeah, they are.
Gonna be two Brazil. So it's gonna be 3 people from the Americas on the podium.
Yeah.
One from America, and
But
2 from
Chung
Brazil.
trying to
Now Laura
move on
Chung,
Attila.
she was very close to the back of him, but she went on the outside. Now Tiernan is very close to these guys as well. You can see him in the mirrors of Laura Chung.
It's 1 second.
A bell for the final 2-point spots. 3 drivers in it, only 2 are gonna get the points, and one of them is not gonna get the points. Who will it be? Chung has shown excellent pace. She's gained
Yeah.
8 places, just like Krebs. So these guys are definitely doing very, very good at the moment. And also
It
Ricky
could-
Ann.
It could be 9. If
Looks
he
like
makes
she's
his
going to
pick.
try to make it.
Yeah.
And Laura Chung, she's making it 9 places up, and she goes into P9. Yes, she does. She passes Attila. Attila goes deep, and I'm not sure he can respond to Chung.
No way. Unfortunately. He can't
No,
respond
the
to her.
Romanian is not having the best pace today. But Costa is still 1.8 behind Burns. Pereira is closing down Costa, but I don't think there's time to catch his compatriot.
Yeah.
Burns and Costa are like playing table tennis right now. It's just they keep or tug of war maybe. The gap always stays roughly the same.
Roughly, yeah. Yeah, Pierre is starting to gain. I think 2 tenths.
Yeah,
Every
but it's not
time.
gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Now the time left,
There's 2 tenths a lap he's gaining.
and he is
Okay.
7 seconds ahead of Tomaselli. And Jan has gained on Tomaselli, but nowhere near enough. He's only gained 1.5 seconds ever since he overtook me. As we got 3 laps to go only. So we're gonna. Looks like the only battles we might have are Krebs against Wolf, and also now Tiernan and Jufrey versus Attila for the final point.
Yeah.
Burns continues to lead. Costa reduces the gap just a tiny bit, but we've seen this happen before. Burns has had Costa in his mirrors the entire race, but I don't think it's barred him. I don't think he looked in his mirrors. He just looked ahead on the track, and yeah, he's very composed drive.
And a bit and has the confidence to be able to control this lead. And there
Now
goes
does
George
George
Rowe.
Rowe have the confidence to get a position from Chatfield? Yes, he does. Chatfield goes very wide, but Rowe is up a place. It's very good
Gap
for
is 1.6 seconds.
George Rowe. Yeah,
It's 1.5, but yeah.
1.5 now, and
Yeah.
he's increased the gap to Pereira. Not that mattered, but still.
And
Now Roberto Gamba is defending
yep.
from Stillau. Both these guys were involved in the chaos on lap 1, but they're still racing each other. And Stillau is going for it, and Stillau is ahead.
As now we're gonna go
Now-
into lap 19. 2 laps remaining.
Yes,
And
Cal
right
Burns
now,
has driven brilliantly for 18 laps. Can you do it for the final 2 as well?
gap gone up
Him and Costa up.
to
You can't separate
1.6.
these two.
Yeah.
Both of them have driven very good, if you ask me.
One of them gaining a tenth, another one gaining a tenth.
Or maybe 2 tenths at once instead of
Yeah.
just one.
Yeah.
Attila, no, Tiernan isn't close enough behind Attila. Attila is actually pulling away, so he's gonna hold on to the final point. Looks like. In Bahrain, he finished P1.
Yeah.
Now it looks like
Red-
he's gonna get
no.
1 point.
Now Turner's
So the number
lost
1 is
time.
staying with Attila, so I guess. I don't think his P10 can be threatened. Costa is 1.6 behind, but Burns got this under control. I think you can tell.
Yeah.
I don't see him losing this race, and I hope it's no commentator's curse or anything.
Definitely not commentator's curse. Because this is not wacky races.
Speaking of wacky races, we might have that back
Yeah.
after this.
You might.
Alright,
If Lowe says so.
yeah. Anyway, doesn't look like we got many battles left,
Yeah.
as we're about to enter the final lap of Cal Burns. Another final corner. He's taking the final lap now. Costa is 1.8 behind, so gap
Yeah.
always jumps up and down, but never above 2 seconds.
Never above 2 seconds. It's just
Exactly.
between 1.5 to 1.8. It's just
Yep.
that close, but
It doesn't even matter anymore. The gaps don't matter on the final lap. All that matters is track position now. And
Yeah.
Cal Burns, well, he's got that one in the bag. Doesn't have so many corners to deal with now. One last time into turn 5. He deals with it. Now into the downhill chicane.
the fast chicane actually. But they have to take it a
Well,
bit
it is
slow.
downhill. Yeah. And now up the hill to Kamsa corner. And down the hill once again. Gotta brake hard into La Caixa. Only 1.8 laps of fuel left, but that doesn't matter.
Only one more sector
He's
to
got more
go.
than enough.
One more
It's 2
sector to
seconds
go.
now, 1.9. Now to the bank Sabadell corner. The long right-hander.
And
Only
then
has 3 more corners to go.
And then we go through the next chicane.
The final chicane. Marshall already waving the flags. It's a blue flag for some
Yeah.
reason. And now the last corner is
As
the
Cal
MP
Burns goes
Motorsport
for
of
the
Cal
final
Burns,
corner.
who takes the victory. Cal Burns is the race winner in Group 3. He's done it. Costa comes home in second.
Pierre in third to make an all-American one podium. Yeah.
Now Tomaselli, very lonely race. He gets P4. Ricciano, very solid fight through the field. It's rewarded with P5 and 10 points.
Robert Ionescu will be finishing 6th place. It's a solid race from him.
And that's good for me. I gained more than Wolf is in 7th, then Krebs in 8th. Good job for Krebs. Rochang, after solid fight drive, is in P9.
Hey,
Attila grabs P10. Then we got Tiernan in 11th. Joffrey in P12 ahead of Caranti. Then we got Rogue and Mackenzie in P15. By Chatfield and the Barros.
And Min
And
in
Min,
18th.
yeah.
As for
And
sure
no
in 19th.
retirements. Zero retirements in this race. That's pretty crazy.
Like in Group 1.
Yes, indeed. And now for
Yeah.
sure, he's gonna head out of the final corner. Is P19 for him.
And
Disappointing race, I'm sure.
and forgot to mention, if any of you who
P20.
didn't watch Group 1, the race winner for Group 1 was Rahul Patel.
Rats. And the final two, Roberto Gamba and still and I forgot. Sorry, got passed. So yeah, Carl Burns is the race winner. Great job for the American.
Yeah.
Go on. Welcome to the chat, Kyle. So yeah, I got the victory. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, congrats, mate.
So yeah, you can see the race is over and these are the results. So Rahul, do you want to read them again or nah?
Nah.
Actually, they're scrolling too fast. We're just gonna go and see who gets the fastest lap.
Carlos
And it goes to
Costa gets the
Costa
fastest lap by
by just
10,000.
007.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close. Jan also doing a good lap, and Min with the slowest fastest lap. So that's the race done. Hope you guys enjoyed this race.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been ourselves. You've been you, and this was the concept series. So yeah, see you next time in Austria at the Red Bull Ring. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this. See you guys. It's been a pleasure commentating today.
Bye.